The only freaking thing I'm working for is benefits. Because if you have to go on Marketplace, unless you are destitute financially, it costs a shit ton of money and you get no coverage. So that's basically why I'm working.
I always
Yeah.
say I'm going to attend my funeral on my lunch break. So
But it's like I found this term of a bonus nana. So I'm like, okay, well, they could call me Bonana.
I went out twice this week without makeup on, and both days people were like, "You look really tired. Are you okay?" And I
That's
was
the
like,
worst.
6 Ks in a month, we're done being quiet, breaking all the rules, starting up a riot, raw and real, no scripts to read. This is the honesty that women need.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to 6Ks and a Mic. Just a reminder, we are 6 sisters spanning 3 different generations. And I'm not quite sure what episode this is, but we're back. We're back and happy to take our viewers along with us today. We don't have an agenda. We tossed around a couple topics to talk about, but we decided that we were going to go into it with nothing. So we're going to talk about what's happening in our lives. We thought we could give some updates about what's going on. And I'm not really prepared to go first, but I could if nobody else is prepared. Anybody else prepared?
I've got a little
Okay.
line for what's going on in my life.
Okay,
yeah, we'll go
for
birth
it.
order. How's that?
Yeah, birth order's good. It's always good. So I'm currently retired but working.
So that would be not retired, right?
Yes, I know. Retired but working this summer. I hate working full time, by the way. I just absolutely despise it.
Tell them why you're working.
I have
Yeah, tell them why.
benefits.
Maybe you could
Working
give
for
someone a heads
benefits.
up.
The only freaking thing I'm working for is benefits. Because if you have to go on Marketplace, unless you are destitute financially, it costs a shit ton of money and you get no coverage. So that's basically why I'm working. And this summer I have 4 weddings and a baby. And the baby is
Coming tomorrow.
Yeah, the baby is going to be on its way, I would say maybe Tuesday. She's getting induced tomorrow. So
"What time did you go
everybody's
into the hospital?"
8:00 p.m.
A.M. Oh yeah. Then
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
Rob will
everybody's
be
a
at
little
the
on
gym.
pins and needles.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
my poor boy is like stressed to the max.
Oh, they'll
I
be
just
fine.
think he's nervous.
Who's taking
Yeah.
Big Brother?
Grandma Pidio is taking Big Brother Monday night, and I'm taking him Tuesday. And then the rest we're going to kind of play by ear.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to bring them out here over Memorial Day weekend just to give them a weekend to get their, act
Acclimate.
together.
Yeah.
But really, we don't know anything until after Tuesday. So, we're winging it, and I'm working full time, which again, let me remind you,
wait.
sucks.
Are you working full time?
I am. Did you not know that?
I didn't know you were working full time.
Are you retired
sucks.
but working?
It sucks. I'm not entirely sure. Well,
But
I hope
listen,
nobody I know watches this because I'm not entirely sure how much I'm going to work full time longer.
Oh, good for you, Kimmy.
What?
Good for
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
what alternative though do people have? Because it's what you're essentially working until you can go on Medicaid, right? Which is
Medicare, yeah.
Medicare.
which is 60.
If I could go on Medicaid, I'd be great.
Yeah.
Which is what, 65? Is that what it is? And then
Yeah,
if you, like for us,
65,
it's
they
even
make
going to
you.
be older, right?
It
No, it's
probably
still
won't
65.
exist for
No.
us, Katie. There'll probably be no such thing.
I always
Yeah.
say I'm going to attend my funeral on my lunch break. So
That is awesome.
Okay, that's a good one, Kath.
Dig our
That's a
graves
good
next
one.
to our desk, right?
That's right.
Yep.
just follow.
I
I
love
have
it.
to take PTO because I'm dying. Ugh, that's so
And you may
sad.
want to open a rec later this afternoon.
Yeah, you might want
for a
to
new
post my
hire.
position, ASAP.
Oh my gosh.
Sad state of the world that we live in.
It's so crazy. It
Is
is
that the
really so
benefit of being a public employee, Kelly? Is this is not stuff you have to worry about because it's looped
Oh,
into your
no, it is definitely stuff. I mean, yes, we have benefits, but it's been a huge adjustment dealing with the what are those
Medical?
things called? The what you got to pay first before it all kicks in. What's that called?
Oh,
Yeah,
copays.
Yeah,
deductible.
thank
Copays,
you. That word.
deductibles. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Wow.
it's
I,
crazy.
something I did learn
Well,
when
a lot of those things are very exciting, right? I mean, Andy's
Yeah.
getting married. I'm excited about
Yes.
that. That's going to be a
Yes.
blast. He is so excited. It's very funny.
I
I'm
know,
very
he's
excited for all the weddings. After my crappy summer last year, I'm like so pumped to have so many joyful things going on this year.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And Courtney's wedding is going to be to die for, I'm sure. After the shower, I mean, come on.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
That was a blast. The Pride and Prejudice shower. That will go down in history.
Mhm.
I sent her I tagged her in Facebook because I came across, I don't know, this is the algorithm at work for you, but I came across a golden retriever breeder who had a Pride and Prejudice litter. And so all the puppies
come
have
on.
Pride and Prejudice
Oh.
names.
Don't
And
tell
I was,
her.
Oh,
oh,
yeah,
I
don't
tell
tagged her
her
in
that.
it. I was like, what?
She's already
She
got her
doesn't need
puppy.
another dog.
Very cute.
Yeah, she doesn't need another dog.
Very nice. I
Look who's
see.
talking.
Kathie's showing us she's up there drawing. She's working on
Oh,
drawing.
Beautiful.
Very pretty.
They're beautiful.
Nice.
Very nice.
Love it. Kim, are you still updating us?
Very
What
nice.
else?
I think that's enough. I mean, I don't want to come across not grateful because I'm very grateful. I am gainfully employed. I'm very grateful for all the fun things going on. It's just a little crazy.
I mean, it sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks that that's the reality of our society that, yeah, you can't even you work so hard and then you retire and you can't even
Yeah.
enjoy it.
And I mean, I saw something good, right? I've been working with this young girl. She's 21 years old and she's buying her first house. And, she's a girl who has a ton of spunk and a ton of sass. And it's funny because I know her parents well, but I think they would probably say initially she worried them because, she didn't go to college and she wasn't, she was doing her own, she's been doing her own thing for a long time, right? And I told her, man, you're 21 years old and you are about to get the keys to your first house. That is a huge, huge accomplishment in this day and age. Huge.
Absolutely.
But she's just been
100%.
pounding away money and she's one of those people that can live very frugally and she doesn't need a lot of stuff and junk. And she's going to own her own house in, maybe 5 days. How awesome is that?
Yep.
Yeah,
Very.
that's good.
Good
I
for
wouldn't
her.
have been able to do it at 21.
I don't
Mhm.
think I know many people at all that could do it.
I don't know
at
how much I
21.
want to do
So
it at
I told her
48.
she's a
so,
unicorn.
yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, there's all that stuff that comes with it. But just to have accomplished that, I was like, wow, that's something. So it just goes to show too, as parents, the ones who are walking the different path can sometimes be,
Well, and
definitely the right path
they
for them.
say these days kids are better off not going to college because then you're not coming out with all that debt.
Yeah. Yeah. And she's super, she's got a ton of ambition, right? She trains dogs. She works, jobs with crazy hours. She does whatever she has to do.
Mhm.
She's a hustler. It's good.
She's a hustler.
Yeah, hustler,
that's exciting.
baby.
Yeah.
All right, moving along. Sorry, Kim, you're done. Chris.
Okay.
All right.
Okay,
Sorry.
number 2. Gosh, wow. I would say our life, Deb and I's is very much in transition right now. I was in Cleveland this past week. Deb's mom was due to have a aortic valve stenosis replaced.
Just an
No.
aortic valve replacement for
Yeah,
her
that.
aortic
Okay.
valve stenosis.
Okay.
Okay, that. And somewhere along the way, there was some medical complications to that, so the surgery was postponed until May 28th. So my wife is back in Ohio, and I am back in Phoenix with our our little children, who very much need to be looked after and taken care of because there are 2 dogs who are older. One is on medication for lifetime. So, they really need to be watched and taken care of. So I am back here doing that. We are also in the process of house looking for our relocation back to Cleveland. I think with Deb's, not I think, I do know that with Deb's recent even health issues with her mom and the recent passing of her brother, that it's become clearer and clearer to us that the desire is to return home, closer to home, to be closer to family. So we are very much in transition with that. Um, and that's been keeping me busy for the past several months. So it was great to be home. I always enjoy seeing everybody. It's always hard to leave for sure. I told myself though, hey, I won't have to do this much longer. So I'm very looking forward to that. So that's all I
Talk
got right now.
about your
I was going to say you
postings about
started a side
AI.
hustle.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
your
Oh,
little
Yeah.
oh, thank you. Thank you.
little business
So,
thing.
yeah, so I'm really excited to I had this kind of this inspiration in that I'm 62 years old. I'm on the I would call second act of my life, and I am so into and excited about AI because growing up I, in my head, lived on the Jupiter 2 and Lost in Space. I loved Battlestar Galactica. I wanted to live on the Enterprise D with Jean-Luc Picard. And technology and innovation has always been fascinating to me. And I've just always had this affinity for it. And when AI came out, and I saw all of the possibilities that could take someone like someone like me who grew up as Alex P. Keaton. That was my nickname in the household, my affectionate nickname, and give me the ability to have a level playing field with technology. I'm just so fascinated by that. So I've kind of made it a mission of mine to put out there and teach to people what I'm learning about AI, how I'm using it in my life, how it's helping me, how it's not helping me, the pitfalls. Is it safe? Is it not safe? So I've been working on creating a YouTube channel where people can go and just learn about it kind of like from ground level up. So I'm in the process of creating that as well.
It's very cool.
Yes. I love AI. I know people are like, I'm afraid of it. I don't like it. I don't want it. I don't, but I just love it.
That's me.
Yeah.
Very
So,
cool.
Well, like
I-
everything, right? It's got good and bad.
Kris, I will share with you that one of my good friends, Lisa, said that she very much appreciates all your posts that you put up about AI because she is struggling with embracing it and she finds comfort in what you're sharing with the world. So keep doing it.
oh, that's awesome to know. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So yeah, so I have my hands in a lot of um places, but it's exciting. It's all exciting. It's all exciting. So,
You busy.
okay. Yeah.
Definitely.
Murph.
Sorry.
All right, I guess I get to go next. And I'm just going to let our listeners know that as we head into summertime, like all of our lives become super busy. So, what we're doing right now, this little catch up with each other, is not just for you, it's for us too, because we haven't all had a chance to sit down and be together since Christmas. I don't know. And whenever we do our podcasts. So, this is for us as well. And my husband and I are transitioning back to Cleveland after spending the winter in Florida weather, which I feel very blessed to be able to do. It's a huge transition to come back home to gray and rain and just, no more palm trees. But hey, we're making it, and we do appreciate being able to do both things. And when we come home, that means we get to see family, especially those little grandkids, as well as our own kids and extended family. So, in terms of what I've been up to, I, I'm toying with what to do next in life because I feel like I would like to get a part-time job this summer and just have something else to do. I love playing with the kids all day, but at times, I need something else to do. As a retired educator, it's like, what is out there that would work for me to fit into the lifestyle I want to have and not go full time? Like, I really feel bad for Kim going full time because it sucks once you've had a taste of freedom. Um, so trying to figure that out. We're also helping, my husband and I are helping support one another in the reality that our 30-year-old child, who is on the autism spectrum, he's living the life that he wants to live by working as a civilian as what we call a merchant marine. He helps to support the Navy. So he's traveling the world by ship, providing supplies to naval ships. And he had an opportunity to come home for 2 months. And instead of coming home, he wanted to go back and be reassigned to another ship. So that ship could be in the Middle East. That ship could be in Hawaii. Who knows? So trying to manage the desire to allow your child to live their dream, not your dream, but not lose your sanity in the process is a lot at times. And he does pretty well managing in the world, but there's some things he could use support with, but doesn't really want that support right now. So that's another thing that you have to learn as a parent is let it go. And maybe one day they'll come back and ask for your help. So we're managing that as well. My daughter and her husband have a lot on their plate with both the boys playing sports and beginning that crazy part of life between divide and conquer for practices and where are we going to be today? And oh, yeah, that yard work that we have to do. Yeah, we'll get to that one day. So, whatever we can do, my husband and I, to help support that, we would like to do. So, just trying to figure out life, I guess, and looking very forward to the weddings, the family vacation that's coming up in July, and just having time to connect with people that we haven't seen in a while. We're definitely looking forward to. What else? I guess that's the main gist of what's going on over here in the Murphy household. Like Kim said, appreciate retirement, appreciate where we're at in life, and appreciate what we do have. But you also recognize that life's a little different now, and your mind has to shift and adjust to where you are currently, but wouldn't trade it for anything. So.
Hey, you brought up the vacation. I forgot about that. I got to get rolling on getting all my. I need
Yeah, I
your
have to
money.
send you
I
money.
gotta say, I gotta send you money. Yeah.
I sent mine.
I know.
Oh yeah,
I'm
Kim,
paid up.
I
I'm
will
paid
tell
up.
you
You
that
and Kelly
today.
are paid up.
Can I Venmo
I
that
will
money?
tell you today, Kim.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
Kim.
I
Venmoed.
would
Kelly
zell it if you
and
can.
Gary
Okay.
Venmoed it. It worked
I
fine.
checked it. You don't
Okay.
get, like, she doesn't get,
Dinged.
dinged or anything.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I have to find a new photographer because our people are moving and they're not gonna be there.
Oh,
Oh,
would they?
that's
So would
okay.
they
I don't think they
suggest
were that
somebody
great.
for you?
I asked
Yeah,
if they
ask
knew
them.
people.
Ask them if they could
Listen,
make
Pat, they were
recommendations.
very reasonably priced and got us
Yeah,
some
Yeah.
I
decent
thought they were
pictures, so.
good. I don't know. I thought they were
they were
pretty
good
good.
Have Kris bring her big
Yeah.
And I
camera. We'll
like
do it
having
ourselves.
pictures.
Yeah, but then
Yeah.
somebody's always going to be out of the
Right,
picture,
right.
which is like a
Right. Don't you
problem.
have an
Well,
automatic
tell
button?
Jenna to drive down for a day.
I'll figure it out. I'll look. There's other people. I just, don't have
Yeah,
time.
well,
But I'll
yeah,
figure it out.
that's
By
a
the way,
bummer.
the family that we are renting the house from, what an awesome
Yes.
family. I don't know if you guys
Oh my
follow
God.
them on
Yeah.
Facebook at all,
Yeah,
or
totally.
Instagram, but They're really an amazing family,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
they care about that house, and the fact that they share it with other people is pretty amazing because I know what that's like to, like, not wanna let go of control of what's happening in your happy space, but
Right.
they do, and it's a beautiful, beautiful space for sure.
You
Yeah, I
should
mean,
bring them a little gift.
the level
Yeah.
of detail is just
Mhm.
crazy to me.
Right. The
Yep.
things
Yeah.
she thinks about.
It's very
and yeah.
thoughtful.
Are we doing
Very
a
thoughtful.
podcast from there?
I don't
I
know.
don't think we've talked about it yet.
I was going to say, then all the listeners
We
could
got
see the
time.
house.
I don't know if
Yeah,
I really want to
do-
throw my microphone in the bag.
No, we
but
don't want other people
we'll
to know
talk
about this
it.
house. Don't talk
Yeah.
about it. Don't
Yeah.
share anything about it. Absolutely not.
It's ours.
We're not even telling you where we're going. Yeah. No.
We'll send
It's an
pictures.
incredible place. Yeah. It's
All right,
an
I'm moving
incredible
us
place
along
with
to
very thoughtful
Kathie's
people.
Life update.
It's my turn.
Look at Carrie
Yes.
being the taskmaster
That's
today.
because
I
being
like
an
it's
it.
nice. And
authoritarian.
Carrie wants to go outside.
I don't know. I don't have much
Yeah,
going
Carrie's
on in my
got to
life.
go to the grocery store. Yeah, so fill us in.
You don't have
Kathie,
much going
you
on in
have
your
a
life.
wedding coming in a month.
No, I'm just being funny.
Mm.
Although I don't have much stress because that's all on her. She planned the whole thing. My stress is finding a
Yeah,
damn
she-
dress for it because I still have yet to. And
Oh,
Helen,
you
the
still don't have a
seamstress, yelled
dress?
at me when we picked up her dress last weekend because she was like, "You're running out of time."
I do
I
agree
was
with
like,
her.
I'm trying.
Yeah, well,
Listen,
I feel like
Has
that could be an
anybody looked
episode
at the
too.
formal
Finding a
dresses?
dress for a wedding.
the crap that's out there
Yeah.
right now. I don't know what's wrong with designers.
where-
You need to go to
I've
Dillard's.
been to
Or
Dillard's
Nordstrom?
twice
Like,
a week.
have you gone to Nordstrom?
I've been to Nordstrom. I've been everywhere. First of all, I've learned, I don't know if it's the chemo, the reconstruction surgery, but once you go through that shit, your body is not the same. You can't wear
All
clothes
of the
the same.
above.
Things don't fit you the
Yes.
same. And I put something on and I'm like,
Oh,
oh,
yeah.
no, get this off of me. So that doesn't help matters
Yep.
either.
Yeah, that happens in old age,
Yeah.
period.
Yeah.
You know,
It's
what
like
fit
getting
you last
old.
summer, you go to put it on and it's like, oh.
No, but literally,
that
like,
is
I
not
didn't have
good.
this bulge there last summer. Where did that come
My
from?
whole chest has changed. And even with, now, anyone who knows me from the old days knows I had pretty big chest before they got cut off.
Knockers.
And I have probably a third of
Well-
what I used to have.
Mm.
Yeah.
And things still don't fit me up there and things don't fit right. And so I'm like, I'm just going to get an enormous stress and take it to Helen and say, now make it to fit me.
Yes.
'Cause I
Yes,
don't know what else
exactly
you
what
gotta
That's what
do.
you have to do.
That's exactly what you do. You will be much happier with it. Trust me.
But that's why you need to find a dress like yesterday, so poor Helen has some time
know.
to make it fit you.
But let me tell you,
Yes.
I do watch stuff on the runways, you know, and those stupid fashion shows. I think everything's hideous. I think their material's hideous. I think their patterns are hideous. And these embossed dresses they have right now, or great grandma's couch material.
So much flour.
like-
so much flowers.
Yeah,
Where
flowers
do they
are
get-
big.
Do they not get their inspiration from people? Because let me tell you, I do go to Dillard's like twice a week. I know the lady personally who works in the dress area because they get shipments twice a week. She has said the same thing. Their dresses are not moving. She goes, you are not the only person to say this. So any designer out there, get your acting gear and put something out there that people like. Because the crap that's out there now, people ain't liking it. It's very
They're
annoying.
probably doing it
Have
on
you-
purpose.
I mean, have you like perused to TJ Maxx or Marshalls for like older years styles? Like
Katie?
sometimes you can find Nordstrom.
I have been
Okay, all right,
looking.
you've been everywhere.
I've been online. I've had 5 dresses come in that I've
Kim,
ordered
what about
online
your website?
that I just turn around and send back because I'm like, nope.
I know. I should send you this.
What about check
website
out
I
Kim's
have.
website? It might be a little formal, but you could look at it.
No,
I
there's
don't know.
variations of it. There's variations of it.
You
Listen,
should send it to
It's
her.
and everything's under $200
Listen, Linda.
and nice quality. I mean, I got my dress and it was very nice quality. So I'll send it
All
to
right.
you.
Yeah,
Are we
she
not,
might.
are we not
regardless-
allowed to share this website with our listeners?
nope.
I don't know. No,
I don't
we
know.
cannot.
Oh, okay,
No,
okay.
no, not at this
Oh,
time. Um,
Also,
but I would say you've got to like order something like immediately if you're
like
going to order
today.
anything.
like 2 weeks
Yeah.
ago. Trust me, I'm well aware.
Yeah.
I told Courtney, can I just wear like shorts and a t-shirt?
I like that idea.
Well, but Kath, I think you bring up a very valid point here with the whole people don't understand when you get breast reconstruction surgery, it is not like
It's not the
this is
same.
not going in and getting a boob job. This is not going in and getting this like plastic surgery that you walk out and you're like,
Mhm.
"Oh, my chest looks awesome." No, it
Yeah.
is like it's finding a bra. I still haven't
Oh,
found
yeah.
a bra. How many years later? It's not easy. So I totally get
I
that.
tried on one dress that
Yeah.
had a built-in bra, and I zip it up, and I'm like, okay, this isn't going to work because the built-in bra doesn't match up with my reconstructed breasts, and I'm like, this ain't going to work. So
Got to buy some
Yeah.
stuffing. Stuff them out till they're even.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh well, I'll be wearing something.
You'll
You'll
we'll
find
get you.
something.
We'll
Yeah,
help
you'll
you.
find something. What else is
Yeah.
happening?
Just living the dream, working my job.
How's Bill doing?
Yeah. How's your
Um,
husband doing?
He could be better, I guess. You know, you try to encourage him to
Well,
do stuff. I'm not going to do that. Okay.
You mean health stuff or just
Like maybe,
move through grief stuff?
well, I tried to get him to join that twins grief group. He thought that was stupid.
Mm.
Just talking to
Sounds
somebody.
like a man.
He's a man. You know how men are.
mhm.
They're just
Yeah.
like, I don't need that. I'll be fine. It's like, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I just kind of
Yeah.
let him be.
Does he talk to his other siblings? Like, do they have that type of relationship in that family or not so much? Like,
No, he talks to two of his brothers.
some of them.
Um,
Yeah.
I think his younger brother,
I
he
feel like-
talks to a little bit more about things.
I feel like he has a good relationship with Mason too.
Yeah. I said those two do talk, but I'm trying to get, like, Mason really needs to talk to somebody, but
Mm.
Yeah.
we're working on it.
Yeah.
That was a lot that he went
Yeah.
through.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. All of it. Well, even your
Yeah.
husband, I can't imagine, like, that's his whole life was with his I mean, literally with his brother, you know? That's
Well, I
gotta be
know. I
crazy.
said it's definitely weird because you don't know life without this other person. Because the minute you're created, that other
Right.
person was with you.
You know what's
Right.
Even
interesting?
before, right?
Laura's, yeah.
Oh yeah.
At Lauren's grandma's funeral, her other grandma is still alive and she's 96, I think, or 97. And I was talking to her and she, is 96 or 97. But she was just commenting on the fact that she can't believe that she's still here, and seeing all these other people go. But she was a twin, and her twin, it was a boy, they were a boy girl pair, but passed away. And that's the one thing she said. She's like, I really miss my twin. And I just
Yeah.
thought it was so interesting that even, this was years ago. She's like, that's the one thing that she said she really misses.
When you think about how much
It's
those
just a
two
whole
did
different
together,
dynamic.
too. They both had the same
Right,
hobbies.
Right.
We
Yeah.
did vacations and stuff together. It's like,
Yeah.
it's a big change.
Yeah.
For
Yeah,
sure.
for sure.
We're thinking about him.
Mhm.
Yep. We are.
100%.
And we can't even keep him
If
busy
you ever
with the wedding because, Courtney's like,
EMDR therapy,
got it.
there's like this have you ever heard of it? Has anybody ever heard of EMDR therapy?
Mhm.
No? Yes? Some
no.
people?
Yes,
Yeah.
Mario did it when Michael died.
Yeah, I thought it would. I
Look at
did
your
it for
eyes.
my breast
Mhm.
cancer post-traumatic stress I knew that I had. But that's kind of interesting, Kath. I don't know if he's if you ever get him to that
You'll have to
point.
send me info.
Where there's
Instead
a
of talk
therapist.
therapy, do you mean care?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
sort of, I mean, there's still some talk involved. It's like different than cognitive behavioral therapy. It's more like focuses on like
Yeah.
the eye movement and even like tapping or
Right.
like tapping yourself here and just it's almost sort of like a I don't want to call it a distraction, but almost like rerouting your thoughts. It's not like you don't deal with it, but you sort of try to reroute your thoughts so that you're working through it just in a different way. Um, so I don't know. That might feel different than like sitting there talking to somebody. Guys might be more open to that. I
Right.
know men aren't big like sharers.
You'll have to send me info.
I will.
Let's see.
I will do that.
I have to pay Kim for our vacay.
How's your dogs?
We're trying to find flights and they're $1 million, right? That's the
Well-
other piece. Flying is like
You
ridiculous.
need to let me know if you find flights and what time your flight's at, because Bill's like, hey, if we all end up flying, maybe we get a minivan and just split the cost of a rental car.
That would probably be a good idea too.
Because did you
Okay.
look into
All right.
flying into Raleigh?
Raleigh,
Raleigh, whatever it is.
Raleigh. No, I gotta
That's
get on the
where we're
horn.
flying into.
I gotta do it. Is it cheaper? Is it a lot
Yes.
cheaper or no?
And
That's
Yeah.
why, yes.
I have a Southwest visa and I have like almost 60,000 points. So actually we could fly for free on our points.
Oh my God, then do it.
Right. So that's what I think we're going to do.
That's yeah.
Yeah, but
All
honey,
right,
I
I'll
would
get
get
on
those
the-
secured now.
I know. We
Well,
need to.
and
I
you
need
know
to
what else I
look at it.
found out about Southwest, Kris? Because you used to like them so much? Because I have a Southwest visa, my baggage is free. Still.
That's correct. And my baggage was free
Yeah.
when I came home. I did not have to
So
pay.
I was like,
Yeah.
oh, that's even more beautiful.
Yep. And you could
Just
fly
don't-
for $5.60.
Uh-huh.
Don't forget the matron of the group, whoever's
Carrie's
booking flights.
On that.
Oh,
duty.
don't worry. How could we forget her, Cal? She is clear. If it weren't for the matron, we probably would have had these flights booked already. But we're gonna
So
figure
that
it
might
out.
be a
We'll
thing.
figure it
I'm
out.
telling you,
That might be a thing, Carrie.
she can do an early flight, Care.
If you
Yeah,
look at
I talked to her. She
Southwest,
said
Yes,
she
she
would be okay with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing
She
with
said she'd be
Southwest
okay.
is
And
they
like
don't
you
have a
said,
direct flight.
Yeah. I would love to not have to deal with a layover with her. So
Right,
we'll
right.
see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, what else, Kath? Is that your update?
Yeah, I just, I'm in a crunch to find a dress.
Yeah, so if our listeners have any suggestions on dresses that are well-fitting
Mother
for
of the Bride.
Yeah.
yeah,
Appropriate.
Because there's a lot of websites that
And
I
with our
Without
trust.
Pride and
flowers,
Prejudice theme.
without tears. I don't
No.
like those like the tears in all the dresses, the different,
Well, and I think it's fair to say that for Courtney's wedding, it's a little bit more casual. It doesn't have to be like crazy
Right.
formal. It's more of a
Yeah.
garden wedding kind of
outdoor
situation.
garden situation. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which makes it a
Kathy,
little
maybe
bit
we need to
easier.
fly down to Florida for a few days because the inventory of dresses in the stores
I'm
is
sure.
monumentally huger than what you find
Oh,
up
I'm
here.
sure. And I don't trust half
And-
the websites. Because a lot of
No,
them
they never
aren't
look
from
the same.
America.
I don't know
if you know
how
what I mean.
people do the Amazon dresses. I can't.
No.
No.
I did a few
No.
Amazon dresses
tell
just
you,
to see the
it's a
style
hard
because I
no.
figured they're easier to send back. But some of them that I just checked the styles, I was like, these are a piece of crap.
I'll tell you
So
though,
bad.
at Colleen's shower, a lot of the girls had Amazon dresses and they were adorable.
But that's because
They
they're
were
like
summer
20
dresses
and
and
they
they were
still have
adorable.
cute bodies and they don't
no,
have to
no,
like,
no, no, they weren't all 20.
Well, I can find a cute
were
like
not all
sundress
20.
and stuff on Amazon, but like formal wise, no.
Absolutely. Jeff Bezos does not
I
need
got
your money. Okay. Like no
No.
Amazon.
No, he's
No,
got
no.
plenty. I'm just saying, when you're in a pinch, they're there.
Yeah, that's about it for
Okay.
me.
I'll do my update.
Chris, you're not saying a word about that, Chris.
I got nothing to say.
About Amazon.
She has black pants.
I know.
She has black
Oh.
pants and they go everywhere.
Buying dresses on Amazon. I'm just
Well, for
listening.
Courtney's wedding, you might want to get a lighter color that's a little flowy because it's going to be warm. Chris.
So you could
Chris
do
will
like a
be in
flowy
Ireland.
Be in
color.
Ireland.
Yeah, are you talking
Well,
to me?
even
Oh
Andy's.
yeah, she can't go.
August 1st.
Remember?
Oh. Wait, what are you saying I should have?
Like nice,
Not
lighter
black.
color.
like don't
pair
do
of
black.
pants,
Like do
Oh.
a khaki color, something flowy that you'll be cool.
Okay, flowy, cool.
Oh
Okay.
my
You
All
could
right,
gosh,
do
do you
a
flowy,
blue
remember
cool.
how
color.
hot
You
Carrie's
like
wedding was?
blue?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
my
it was
God,
hot.
Carrie's was. I
Carrie's was
know.
hot.
It was
Remember,
like
I had to go buy a
it
T-shirt
was
with
really
Yes.
hot
Mario and
Yes.
change my
because you were
shirt
so
Yes.
because
hot.
I was gonna pass out.
Yes. That's a you need some breathable
Yes.
material.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Don't
you
get.
handed that blouse back to me in a bag, and you were like, "Here, take it."
It was
And didn't you
so
spend
hot.
like a shit ton of money on a T-shirt in that gift
Oh,
store?
I
Yes.
did. I did.
Yes.
My T-shirt was
oh,
like
at Gervasi.
$130. Yeah.
Oh my God. That's
Listen, when you're
ridiculous.
soaking wet in sweat, though, it's worth it. I'd spend
Listen,
$130
that
too.
teaches you always have a spare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is true. Yes,
Mhm.
absolutely, for sure. But to your point, I am not getting that kind of material for Andy's
And they
wedding.
have cute
Uh-uh.
and light, flowy stuff these days. So take Sunny shopping in Arizona. I'm sure
Linen
they
is
have it in
always
Why
a
don't
Arizona.
you
safe
guys
bet.
send me them and I will be happy to look at
Okay.
them because
Some
I have
inspo pics?
nothing.
Okay.
You need some inspo pics? Okay.
We can do
Okay.
that.
Okay. All right.
Veer from houses to clothes for a little bit.
Yes.
All right,
Yes.
redirecting.
Carrie's
All
turn.
right, I'm doing my life update. My turn. Can you hear me okay? I feel like I have a delay
Yeah,
for
we
some
can
reason
hear
every
you
time
fine.
I talk. So what's happening? I've work has been crazy for me. I've traveled more in the past couple months than I think I've had to in a long time. So that's been
Yeah.
interesting. I've been a woman of the airplanes, and it's always fascinating to me when you're traveling, just watching people. I don't know. It's like
Mm-hmm.
a good lesson in psychology.
Oh yeah.
Um, yeah, so that's been interesting, and airports are interesting. I would say Clear or TSA is always worth the investment to avoid staying in all those lines. And then um my stepson's fiance graduated from Case, so we went to a graduation on Friday. So that was interesting. She's going to medical school, so we're very excited for her. Um, and then we found out that the other stepson, his wife is going to have a baby, so that's exciting. Due in November, so more babies. We like babies in the family.
And what are you? What are you going to be?
Oh, yeah, so it's kind of weird. I'm like, well, what am I, right? I'm not, so I'm a step, I'm my husband and I, it's both of our second marriages. So I'm like, what do you call the stepmom? I mean, the
love
boys are
this.
grown up, so, but it's like I found this term of a bonus nana. So I'm like, okay, well, they could call me Bonana, So I don't know. We'll see if it sticks. I feel like the
That's
kid.
cute.
That is
Oh,
cute.
yeah.
I like it.
Well, don't you think
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like the kid needs to give you a name, I don't know. I don't know that you can name
That's how I
yourself. I
felt.
feel
Oh,
like,
you
yeah,
that you can tell them who you are.
you
I'm
can
your
steer them in the
Bonanza.
right direction of what to say.
Absolutely.
I was
I love
watching
it.
something and I thought it was really cute. The grandchildren called the grandpa Pop, and so they called grandma Lolly for
Oh,
lollipop.
that's cute. Lolly and Pop.
That is cute.
Yeah.
That is cute. That's cute.
That's really
But
cute.
I mean, we were even Googling, like my husband and I were looking at all these because he's trying to figure out what he should be called. Because that's like the big question they keep, my stepson and his wife keep asking her, like, what are you going to be called? And I said, well, everybody I talk to goes with Papa. But, like I said, I feel like you gotta see what the baby calls
You
you.
got to make it your own. Lou is Poppy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, so that's kind of wild, I was like, wow, okay, I'm really starting to feel my age.
Age? Welcome.
Trust
Welcome
me,
to
you're going to
getting
be the
older.
cool Bonana, especially if it's a girl.
Oh, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. And then I'm trying to think, really looking forward to just like the family stuff, all the family things that we have planned this summer. I feel like summer is going to go by so fast. So I'm just trying to soak it all in and enjoy it and not stress if the house is a mess, even though, because I'm like, the weekends go so, for those of us who work full time, it's like, I don't know about you all, but I just don't have the energy to clean my whole house after work. So it's usually the weekends, but the weekends have been so busy. I'm like, I don't know. Gotta
I'm happy to have clothes to wear on Monday.
Yeah, it's like, but then I get really, I don't know. A clean, a non-cluttered home it does a lot for me. So it just, I might need to look into a
Carrie, are you
cleaning lady
still
or something.
working from home?
Kelly, I'll hire you.
I was
Yes.
just gonna say I'm looking for this summer
Well,
employment.
listen, I
and
would totally pay
wait
you
a
to clean my
minute.
house.
Oh wait,
honest to
Mario and
God.
I might take you up on that too, if that's what
you
you
know
want
You
to
would
do.
This-
probably,
2 jobs.
you would
this
probably
might
be
work out.
horrified by my home, though.
No, I would not.
All the dog
I
hair.
would
I
not.
can't deal with the dog hair. Actually, we should talk about this seriously when we're
Yes,
finished.
and
We
I'm being
should.
serious. And
Yeah,
Kate, I'm
I
being
am
serious.
too.
Mario
You
and
may
I have
have two
talked about it,
customers out the gate.
Yes.
Two
Okay.
customers out the gate. So for our
And we're
listeners,
booked
Kelly can clean one hell of a house. Like I have
Yep.
never had a cleaner house than when Kelly cleaned the house.
I'll still
And
never forget Mario coming back from like one of my hospital stays, and he just knew. He was like, Kelly had been here. Like, what do you say? Like, you got the microwave cleaner than he's ever been able to do it. It was just,
Same.
yeah, he was impressed.
Same.
Yeah, if you have a stain or something you can't get out, talk to Kelly.
Yeah.
Well, and the worst part is I love doing it. That's the worst part.
No, it's a
Yeah.
great thing for us.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying this too, though, that you have. Okay, I'm going to liken it to a repairman. You have cool tools. Like you have some cleaning products I've never even heard of that you just pull out of your bucket. I'm like, what is this? And you're like, oh, this is da. But you got tools, man. I'm just
He's
saying,
got
you
like
got
a
tools.
thing to like clean the blades of the fans, like to
You
dust
have
them.
I
to.
need one of those.
No, you don't. Actually, you have to. This thing probably hasn't been dusted in the 10 years we've lived here. So, well, unless you did it when you were here, but
You
I'm
should
sure
see
she did.
my little package of Q-tips that I have specifically for cars to get in all the little nooks and cranny of your car.
That's
So if
another
you need your
thing you
car
could
cleaned, I do
do.
that too.
Kelly,
That's
I
what
think we
you
just
really-
found your
I definitely
part-time
do.
job. We just found your part-time job.
Well,
for
and
sure.
if it
This
gives
is
you
perfect.
joy,
It
That's the
does.
best-
It
that's
totally
the best
brings
part
me
if it
joy.
brings you
And
joy.
you're kind of getting a
It
workout
does.
at the same
Was
time
she like
too.
this when she was young for you older siblings?
Yeah.
Yes.
well,
She
I would
loved
say
to
it
clean.
depends. I've known her for a long time. I'd say, it
Yeah.
came on like maybe in the middle school era.
But Kim,
Hmm.
don't you remember her car, that gray?
Oh, yeah.
It was
That
spotless.
what was that
I
car?
remember her
my
hair.
Oldsmobile Calais.
Yeah.
Yes.
That car.
When grandma used to do her hair, oh my gosh. You know how she'd pull it up and she'd have all this stuff on her hair? Nobody could touch her hair. I mean, literally, she would walk around and not let anyone touch her hair. Don't touch
And
my
look
hair.
at it now.
Don't touch my
I
hair.
don't know. I
Well,
do
she used to
remember
And
used
Mom
to
used
wear it
to
in that
freak
little
out 'cause
top
she didn't want
knot.
to go to
No?
sleep. Yeah, she wore it on a top knot. And she didn't want to go to sleep because it would mess
I
her
do
hair.
remember
I don't remember
when we were
that.
younger, our bedroom used to be atrocious. That big old bedroom we talked about that we lived in.
It was.
I remember having to spend Saturdays, and Mom's like, you guys are doing nothing until that room's clean. So I don't know, maybe the room gives you PTSD and you need to keep everything clean.
Oh God. I remember
yeah, like-
taking the big push broom, Dad's push broom from the garage. I would take it upstairs and just shove all your shit under your beds just to get it off the floor because I was like, I can't even walk. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah,
That's
I'm just
funny.
so curious because I feel like you're the only one of the 7 who has this like innate desire
know.
/ need /
I wish I had a little
enjoyment.
more of it.
I have the desire. I just don't have the execution.
Well, that's yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Dad was a clean
Yeah.
freak.
Yeah, she always did, Katie. Or yeah, always. Like her car was immaculate. It was.
Right. It
It
still
just-
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it still is. There's like no
You
crumbs.
could eat off her dashboard.
Yeah.
I just
I
like, what
just
do
cleaned
you
all the
do?
salt out of it.
Because you get like that layer of dust along the like.
Oh,
How
yeah.
often are you?
She's got
She probably
good
wipes
wiping
it
down your
daily.
car?
daily.
She probably has wipes in her car that she goes, whoop, clean.
Well, it's not daily, but when that starts happening, I do as I'm driving at the stoplight. I will take my sleeve and I will and clean off my car top because it drives me crazy.
Can I tell you,
Yeah.
my husband
Yeah.
and Ben's husband got the
Fascinating.
biggest compliment after we stayed at their place in Florida because we put Bill and Don in charge of cleaning
yeah?
their minivan. And this was Jen and
And they
Don's
did
second
good?
time there, so they knew how Kelly is. Well, Kelly calls me after we were there and she goes, I just have to say, you guys did a phenomenal job with that van. That's the cleanest we've ever gotten it back. And I was like, whoa, they did a good job.
They
I would say
did.
that's like a big thing coming from
Yeah.
her.
Yep.
Totally.
I told them they should be
No.
proud
And
of
think
That's a
about
big
the
compliment.
sand in Florida.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
I mean
Yeah.
that's the hard part is people just
Yeah.
don't get the sand
Mhm.
out. Well, Bill and Don did a really good job getting the sand
Mhm.
out.
Wow.
Yep.
That's funny. All right. So yeah, that's what's happening in my life.
sure I didn't.
And we'll move it on
Thank
to
you for
Kate.
finding me employment.
Yeah. See how simple that was?
Yeah. Seriously, I'll go tell Mario right now. It's done. Done deal.
I will be sending
Start.
out my estimates this
Yes.
Yes.
afternoon.
Please send your
Your hourly
estimates
rate
and
per bedroom, whatever. We're down with it.
Okay.
My life really has just been chaotic because as you can see all the chaos behind me with the two little ones, as Kelly alluded to, it's been we had two soccer leagues that we were in for my boy, which led to a lot of practices and games. We just finally finished the first league yesterday. The other one ends at the beginning of June, so there's light at the end of that tunnel. But then my daughter had her gymnastics show, and then she has been invited to join gymnastics team, which we're talking about because that adds
That's a
in
lot.
also. Yes, it's
Mhm.
it's like 5 hours a week and there's you got to go to meets and like, sorry, slamming doors. For
Travel
it just
meets, like you have to travel to the meets?
well, yeah, and they say at this age they're local-ish, like, Akron, Cleveland,
Okay.
Columbus, but like some potential overnights. And, it just like it adds a whole nother layer when my husband does not work a normal 9 to 5. And so, if it's a weekend when he's at work and Hunter's got a game and she's got a meet and I work Monday through Friday and yeah, it just, it's a
Yeah.
lot. So,
Yep.
but I don't know. Mom drives me, love you, Mom, but she drives me a little nuts because she's always like, well, why do you sign them up for this stuff? But like the struggle to like not deprive your kids of the opportunities that you want them to have, like I will just suffer.
Figure it out.
Well,
Figure it out.
that double soccer thing was a rookie mistake. But I understand why you did it.
And that was that.
I do
Yes,
understand why
and
you
that
did it.
we will not do again. That
Yeah.
we will not do again. I think he likes his other league, but yeah, I
think
don't know.
It's hard too because your social circle starts to be that. So it's
Yeah.
fun for you too. And you get to hang with parents who go through the same things and it can be very therapeutic. So sometimes it's more positive than it is negative, but it's still crazy.
It is.
man.
It's just the time, like Carrie said, when you are at work Monday through Friday and then knowing that like I've got a soccer game or I'm going to have a gymnastics meet or like when am I
Yep.
supposed to go to the grocery store? When am I supposed to do laundry? When am I, and so then it's doing that stuff after work. I don't know. I'm a little concerned. I went out twice this week without makeup on and both days people were like, you look really tired. Are you okay? And I
That's
was
the
like,
worst.
So wait, I could
Ew.
add grocery shopping to the
Oh, you
list
you
of
could be like a
chores
personal
that could get done for you.
Concierge services. Her
Oh my
concierge
God.
services.
Uh-huh.
You can sign up
Kelly's
for whatever you like.
concierge.
yeah.
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 Katie, the
Yeah.
worst one is when you leave the house with no makeup and you don't know that you left with no makeup until someone says something to you. And you're like, shit,
These
I
are
have nothing
yeah.
on my face.
No, these were conscious decisions. It was more, and also that's just a new stage of life where like I consciously chose to just leave the house without makeup because it was easier and I didn't want to do it. And I was like, I'm just going like this. I'm also in my, oh my God, I don't know if this is ever going to stop, but I still lose my eyelashes every few months. And so when I lose my eyelashes, it's annoying that, like
Yeah.
to put mascara on and stuff, they're all like, it looks worse because they're so
Yeah.
sparse.
Did you
Yeah.
ask for any of that medication for your eyelashes?
What is it that makes them fall out, Kate? Which
Probably the
medicine? You don't
letrozole.
I
know?
don't
The
know.
infusions,
I don't
maybe?
know, probably
I don't think
letrozole.
I think it's fallout from chemo. I think that, they say like when they grow back in, they're just on the same grow lose
Cycle?
cycle. And so it's
Yeah.
like every 3 months they fall out and they come
Mhm.
back. But it's just I think they just have not since chemo like changed their cycle. Um but yeah, that's really it. I mean, yeah, so just
Oh,
Kate
no. This
what?
is not it. And my sister's never going to give herself kudos for this, but being a former educator, I know how difficult it is to
Oh,
lead
Oh.
a
yeah.
levy
Oh.
campaign
Mhm.
No.
for your
Ugh.
community,
In all fairness, I
which,
did not lead the campaign. I co-chaired a subcommittee. So there was
okay.
a group, but I
You were
don't want to
part of the
take
leadership team.
yes, I was part of the leadership team. Yes. And
But
that
Kate, you
Co-led.
was
did a lot added
oh
to what you were already doing. So
yes.
do not sell yourself short. And I wasn't kidding when I said it takes a village.
Yeah.
And that's what your your little parent group did. You
Yes.
guys created a village,
Yes.
and yes, it barely passed, but it doesn't matter. It
I know.
passed.
Yeah.
Although the
It
people in the
passed.
Tell the
community are
viewers
already
because they
trying
don't
to
know.
figure out how they can repeal it, but
They're not
at
gonna
least for
they
now, we're
always
in a
say
good
that
place.
stuff. Once it's
Yeah.
We got
passed,
some
it's
yeah,
easy
passed.
anti-levy people here, so
Yeah.
we'll see. But
for
yes,
our
that
viewers, well, sorry, I was just going to say
Uh-huh.
for our viewers who do not live in a state where your schools are funded through property tax, that is the main funding source for the state of Ohio for our school districts. And obviously, the residents have the opportunity to vote on what that property tax is going to be. And it's getting harder and harder to fund our schools this way, and the state is looking at changing the funding process, but that's been happening for over 20 years, and we still don't have a
Mhm.
solution. So,
well,
it,
and to add on to Kelly, so yes, property tax, their only other option to get money from the community is an earned income tax. And so in Ohio, there's been this big push of elimination of property taxes, which is a huge, concern for any publicly funded service. But because of that, our levy ended up being an earned income tax, which has some benefits in that, retired seniors who don't have supplemental income don't have to pay it, that sort of thing. But for some people like myself, and I'm happily going to pay it, but it's a much more significant contribution than it would have been for like a property tax because it's not spread out as across as many people. But you know what? At the end of the day, I don't care. Like next year, it's going to be one challenging year. Like my kids don't get recess, they don't get art, they don't get music, they don't
Oh,
get
wow.
That's terrible.
busing. They don't, because they had to make all these cuts in order to stay in a positive in their budget. So thankfully, hopefully after next year, those things will be coming back. And for my kids, like I feel like they're young enough and we have thankfully enough opportunity to expose them to things outside of school. But like that's the stuff that makes school fun. And at the end of the day, that's what I care about is that my kids enjoy going to school. So
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I think it's sad sometimes that people don't realize it's not just when your kids are in school, right? We all have a responsibility to make that next generation, make their way for them. It's
yep.
just, school levies have been so contentious since, they started, really. And nobody wants to pay for somebody else. Well, the reality is everybody's paying for all the kids of the future, and we need to get a grip on that.
It's just so frustrating. Like it's just so divided amongst, people.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
and I'm thankful because you look at the number of districts that had levies on for this May election, and there were really only like 2 or 3 that passed, and I think there were
Right.
over 50. I mean, people just aren't
Yeah.
willing to put the money, and their solution is just they have to budget better. Like people are not misspending money. They just literally like the school's revenue is not going up. Everyone's feeling it. Like Mario went out the other night and he's like, I had wings and a beer and it was $42.
Mhm.
I'm like, I know life is expensive right now. And so I get it. People don't have
Mhm.
tons of extra income to be, letting go of. But at the end of the
Right.
day, I don't know. I agree. Even if my kids weren't in this school, I would be just as passionate because it's a big deal. And especially where we live, like there's a lot of underprivileged kids. And so school might be the only opportunity they have to be exposed to some of these things. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't get me started on my tangent. Right now I can sleep easy. We'll see how long it lasts.
Yeah. Well, it's a big deal.
Yes, I was very thankful. I was thankful too because I'll be honest, with everything we have going on this summer, I was like, if it doesn't pass, I'm not sure I can, like be as involved as I currently am. So thankfully that's a non-thing.
I lost sound
Yeah.
for Katie. I lost sound for everybody.
Uh-oh.
We
Wonder
can
why.
hear you.
Hear you.
We
We
can
can
hear
hear
Yeah, we
you.
can still hear
We hear
you.
you.
It's the earphones. I'm telling you, the AirPods. I don't know why mine weren't working.
You shouldn't wear them anyway.
Yeah,
I
they're
know.
not good for you.
Okay. All right. Well,
Oh,
any
back.
other thought? Are you back? You got sound again?
Yeah, it flipped over all by itself. I don't know what
All
happened.
right. Awesome. Well,
Technology.
what are we thinking? 2 weeks we'll have another episode potentially? Where does that put us? Our crazy schedules this summer are sort of impacting our ability to get these out. Like we need to do maybe a couple in a day so we can release them. But I don't know. We got to figure out our next one.
It's Memorial Day weekend next weekend. Maybe we could do, I don't know. We'll have to talk about it. Don't worry, listeners. There will be more at
We'll
some
be
point.
back. Don't
At
you
some
worry.
point. Yeah.
Don't you worry.
I
It's
do
not easy to
appreciate
wrangle all these schedules.
I've had so many people come up to me who do say that they are listening. And so just know that we appreciate that. It's fun to hear that you guys are enjoying it as much as we are and enjoying just the chance to know our family a little bit better and listen to us gab like this. So thanks for
Gab.
sharing.
Listen to us, Gab. Well, actually, I do have a funny story before we sign off. I was at dinner last night with a couple girlfriends, and the one also happens to come from a family like ours. She's the baby, though, Katie. So she's sort of like where you are.
Mm-hmm.
But she was and she's got that like 8-year spread like we do. And the first siblings are really close in age. And she was saying the same thing, that it's like, almost like 2 sets of families. But it was funny because I was telling her about our podcast. I'm like, you got to listen. I'm like, you probably see so many parallels to your life, But I was saying how we all have like very different accounts of growing up in our house. And because she was telling the same thing last night about how her siblings will talk about her one parent and, just stories that they have that she never experienced. And I'm like, oh gosh, that sounds like our family. So I just thought that was interesting. I'm like, you got to listen to us. You got to find it. Got to find the podcast. So yeah, tell a friend, spread the word. Thanks everybody for listening. We hope to have another episode out soon, and make sure you check us out on YouTube and where else, Kris? Social media
Anywhere
as
you
well.
can hear your podcast.
Spotify.
Yeah,
Yep, Apple Podcast.
Anywhere you can listen to a podcast, you can check us out. So thanks for taking the time to listen, and we hope to see you soon.
Thanks for hanging with the sisters. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the love, because every story sounds better on 6Ks and a mic.